So today we are going to talk about Princess's best sale ever. We've got some onboard updates, some things to talk about customer service, as well as keeping an eye on which cabin you have booked on Princess. And then I've got lots of updates for you as far as what's going on the Celebrity Reflection and the amazing dining experience I had this evening. Like, oh my goodness. And so I'm really excited to tell you about it. Today we were in St. Thomas. I'll tell you what I did. And we've just got lots to talk about. So let's get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. I'm doing this late at night on December 14th. I've noticed that it works better to do it at the end of the day so I can tell you about everything. And you're going to be watching this on Thursday, December 15th. So first of all, I wanted to let you know what's going on with Princess's best sale ever. It runs from now through March 1st of 2023. So you've basically got the rest of December and then all of January to take advantage of this sale if you're interested. So the things that, first of all, the caveats, the not warnings, but be aware that that this sale only applies to new bookings, and it only applies, it says, on select cruises, and it can't be combined with other promotions. So I feel like it's important. I read through all of the fine print about that for you, but the way that it works is with this sale you can do a $100 deposit, and then you get 7 perks that go with it. You get to have let's see, so you get the $100 deposit, you get $150 of onboard credit to spend as you wish, you get the plus drinks package, you get the Medallion Now Wi-Fi, crew appreciation, you get those fitness classes that we have talked about that were just added to the packages, you get free Medallion shipping, so you don't have to pay the $10 fee per cabin, and it says the premium desserts are also included. So that would be those ice cream pastry desserts that they introduced when they made the changes to the plus package and the premium package. It doesn't say how many of those that you get a day, but it just says that those are included. So when you think of this, I think that it looks like it's $150 per person who books. It does not say $150 per cabin. So I think each person that books this promo will get $150 of onboard credit. So as you think about what cruises you're going on, if you are interested and you don't have a travel agent and you would like me to help you, I would be delighted to help you. And I would also be happy to help you look at the cruises that you're interested in and see if this sale applies to the cruises that you're interested in. So send me an email. I am just on the Celebrity Reflection. I get off on Sunday, and tomorrow, well, Thursday, the day you're watching this, we will be in St. Martin. So I'll keep an eye on my email and I can call you from there. And then I am really, I think that I would be able to call you also with Wi-Fi calling on Friday or Saturday. If not, I'll just call you very first thing early in the morning on Monday and take care of everything that you need. So wanted to make you aware of that. Now, along with that, a couple of things. First of all, I want to tell you all thank you so very much. Several of you were so very kind to send me the email that you received from Princess letting you know that they had released lots of itineraries, a whole bunch of their 2023, 2024, Europe 2024 that we were all excitedly waiting for. Those were released. I didn't receive the email about it, and so I am really grateful that you would send that to me. So thank you. We're going to talk about itineraries hopefully tomorrow, but we've got so much to talk about today that I think is more pressing, and you can go ahead and take a look at the itineraries if you want, and then we'll discuss them a little bit more in depth because I'm really excited. I'm also so excited. I need to talk to you more about celebrity itineraries as well. Like, I just feel like this whole new section of the world is opened up to me, figuratively speaking, with how much I am enjoying this week. I am just so excited. I'm excited, of course, about where Princess is going to go, but Celebrity is even going places that Princess doesn't go, and I feel like we have some amazing opportunities. So, all right, to get us back on track, thank you very much for your help with that. And I have a couple of questions for you. So first of all, have any of you sailed yet that had their promo that you got the $100 of shore excursion credit, because Princess was doing that promo for a while there, and it always just showed up. Whenever I would book somebody, it just showed up automatically as onboard credit. Has anybody tried to use that yet and been able to use it on anything you want? To me, it looks like that's the way it's working. But can anyone comment that has actually been on the sailing that received that and just used the money on whatever they wanted? We've got a Let's Go family member who would like to know, and I would really like that information as well. I think that would be very informative. And then the other question, our Let's Go family member is wondering how you can go in on the website and order flowers to be delivered when you get on board the ship. Not getting on the ship and then going and trying to order flowers, but trying to order flowers so that they are there when you get on the ship. Now, I don't know what it is with the Princess website right now. Gordon and I have 3 or 4 Princess cruises booked, and I cannot access any of them. I have not been able, I can log in just fine, and I can click on my account to see the future cruises, and they come up on the list, but when I click on manage this booking, I cannot get in, and it's been that way for over a week now. And so I wanted to try to go in and see if I could buy flowers that way, but I can't. So could anybody comment if you're able to do that? I know that when I book a cruise, that one of the things that I can do is on some of the cruises, it'll have it that I can go in and do the flowers that way, so you could have your travel agent do it. But I have not, I just need some help looking at the cruise personalizer there on your cruises to see if there's another way to book flowers. I've looked before under celebrations, and you can buy cakes, you can buy room decorations, special things like that, but I have not seen flowers on that list recently. But so if anybody else can comment on that, that would just be wonderful. The other question that I have, oh, never mind. Those were my 2 questions. Alrighty. So here is another thing that has happened that I just think is really useful for us all to know. Well, 2 things. First of all, our Let's Go family member commented that they had called Princess yesterday on the 13th and tried to prepay their gratuities at the lower rate because they said that she had to pay them by the 14th if you wanted to have the lower rate. And she said that when they called, that the customer service rep that they got did not know anything about a change in the rates, and that Princess had already programmed in the new gratuity rate. And so I know that today is, like, this day is the 14th tonight, and then tomorrow when you're watching this will be the 15th. The reason that I'm telling you this is I think it's more important than ever that we share as much information as we can, and if you send it to me, I'll get it out to everybody, because clearly we have to know what's going on, because a lot of the customer service reps don't, and I don't always know. I don't know whose fault it is. I know that Princess has outsourced their customer service, and so I don't know if the breakdown is in the training or in the customer service rep for not learning what they're supposed to learn. I just don't know, but we'll just really try to stay on top of everything so that all of us know what's going on. The other thing that is really, really, really important is pay a lot of attention to your cabin number, even if you don't want an upgrade. I have a Let's Go family member that she is so kind to let me help her with her travel. Princess upgraded her, is what they're calling it, moved her to another cabin, and I had marked her booking do not upgrade. That's what it says in Polar Online, do not upgrade. I had marked it as that. I went in and double checked it when she received notice that her, when she realized, I don't think she got a notice, I think she was just looking online, that she had a different cabin number. I am so frustrated with this. And so I called Princess today. I got the ball rolling. They actually, she said, had to fill out a form to request to get her original cabin back, because we don't want that cabin. She booked, you know, we got the cabin she wants. And so really watch your cabin. Really watch your cabin. Even if you don't want an upgrade and you have marked that you don't want an upgrade, really keep an eye on your cabin. The thing that is really hard for me too is I did not receive any notice from Princess that they had changed her cabin number. That is really hard. So keep an eye on your cabin number, and we'll all try to help each other out with that as well. Now, we have some Let's Go family members on the Caribbean Princess. They said that right now they are sailing at about 2,000 passengers, which is just lovely because full capacity on the Caribbean Princess is around 3,100, I believe. And so she said that there's not any lines at the buffet. It's not crowded at all. That the cabin steward is just amazing. That the Wi-Fi is actually working really well. And so that makes me happy, and I am optimistic. I have heard more people lately saying that the internet is going quite well on Princess ships, so I'm hoping that things are looking up there well there, and they are on a Panama Canal cruise and just having a phenomenal time. So I feel like that's really good news. I also heard from someone on the Sapphire Princess. Now the Sapphire Princess is sailing in South America, and they had arrived in Lima. Now Lima has been having some protest trouble. I know that there was an attempted coup a few days ago, and so there's a lot of political unrest there, a lot of demonstrations going on, and so when the ship came into Lima, a bunch of the excursions were altered because of that going on. And then the one that I think is so sad is that there were people that had an excursion book that they would fly so that they could get to go see Machu Picchu, and they were not able to do that because it sounds like, and I was trying to look up more about it, it sounds like the protesters made it so that you couldn't get to the airport. And I know they've got a curfew now, and they've got travel advisories. There's a lot going on there right now, and so any of you who are on the Sapphire Princess and Machu Picchu was on your bucket list, we are really sorry with you all. I know that those are things you can't fix, and I'm sure you made the best of it, but just so you know, our hearts are with you. And to me, that really highlights, we all go places expecting to see things and hoping to see things, but it's really hard to know what's going to happen when you visit different places. And so I just wanted to bring that to you, but at the same time, they said that they are having a wonderful time. They said that the food is so-so. The ship is only about half full, so how nice is that? That the entertainment is really good, that the service is outstanding, and did I say the Wi-Fi is spotty? So that's what's going on with the Sapphire Princess, but it sounds like they're handling it really well. And I really do feel like, I know that the ships are so careful, all of the cruise lines, and pay such attention to what's going on everywhere so that they can be careful and make sure to keep their crew and their passengers safe. So I know that they put their best efforts forward on that. Now let me tell you a little bit more about what's going on here with the Celebrity Reflection. I'm just still having a wonderful time. Like, I think you guys, if you want to try something a little bit different than Princess, like, you should go. But something that is also crazy, so similar. It's just like a step up. It's just nicer, but it's not it's not like the kind of nicer that's just like, what do I want to say? Just more like highbrow that you always think, I don't know. To me, they call themselves a relaxed luxury resort at sea, and that's indeed what they are. The service is beyond. It is amazing here. The food is really, really good. And so I'll tell you about that in a minute. Let me tell you this really quick though. We sailed into St. Thomas today, and I was using the internet. I did a sail in instead of a sail away because it was dark when we left. And so as we were coming in and getting almost into port, the internet, I don't know what happened, but I was using the ship's Wi-Fi and it lost it. And so my live got cut off, and so I just ran and grabbed my camera to video coming in the rest of the way, and then to show you some things from the nice vantage point that I had on my balcony of the port. And so I'll have Gordon hurry up and get that up for you so that you can see the end. And if you're coming into St. Thomas soon and you're going to be on this part of the port, you'll have a better idea of what to expect. It was an absolutely gorgeous day, not a cloud in the sky. My watch said it was 82 degrees out. There was a gentle breeze. It was absolutely beautiful. I went ahead and I just walked around the port area and had a really nice time. There's just some shops, like there's your basic ones, like you'll see in the video, like your FE and your Diamond International and the Carrie Loa. What's the other one that the cruise lines own there? But anyway, the Del Sol. And so I think is what it's called. But anyway, and then they had behind that some vendors where people were selling, like, you know, the bags and the shirts and the dresses and jewelry, things like that. So I just walked around a little bit, and we were in port today with Wonder of the Seas. How fun is that? That is a big ship. You know, the Celebrity Reflection is more like the size of a ship of, like, you know, the Caribbean Princess. But that, you know, the Wonder of the Seas is currently the largest cruise ship, I think, in the world. And she is a big ship, but boy, is she beautiful. She is beautiful, but it was fun to see. I took some pictures, so hopefully they'll show good for you. I'll have Gordon put them up on Facebook. But the Celebrity Reflection just looks tiny next to the Wonder of the Seas. But so that was kind of fun. So I just sat down on the bench and enjoyed the breeze blowing through, sitting in between the ships, looking at everything, and had a really nice day. So this evening, with the people that I'm with Celebrity, with the Learning at Sea thing, we had dinner. A group of us decided to go try out Murano, which is one of Celebrity's specialty restaurants. Now, the specialty restaurants on Celebrity cost more than the specialty restaurants do on Princess. If you're not familiar, those are pretty much $29 each on Princess. And I think that the cheapest specialty restaurant, I want to say on Celebrity, I will look up and tell you all, is $50. And this evening, dinner at Murano was $55. And so before we went, I knew I would enjoy the company, but I thought, oh, I hope this is a really good dinner. Oh my goodness. I have not had a dinner like that for a long time. Not since, the only thing I can compare it to really is when the last time I went to Ruth's Chris. It was an amazing dinner, like an extraordinary dinner. So it's a beautiful restaurant. You go in, you're seated. You have, of course, your head waiter. He has assistant waiters. And the way they do their menu, and I'll make sure Gordon puts this up on Facebook, is you have as you look at the menu on the right hand side, they have lots of options for your starters, and you can have 2 starters. And I got the lobster bisque and an heirloom tomato salad, but they had like such a variety of things to choose from. They had caviar that you could pay market price for if you wanted, and that would be additional, and then they had several entrees to choose from. So I decided to have the lobster. And so the lobster is one of the things that they bring their little cart, you know, their cooking thing, and they prepare right next to the table for you. So I've got video of that for you. And it was absolutely delicious. They bring a palate opener. I think he said it will open your palate. This beet and goat cheese little thing. And this is, you don't know this about me, but there's very few things I dislike as much as I dislike beets, and I'm not a goat cheese person. And so I thought, oh my, but I thought, you know what, you have to try it. And you know what, it was actually really good. They are really good with their flavors there. So anyway, there was that, and then the 2 starters, and then they came, they prepared the food there, but there were lots of options of things to eat, which you can see on Facebook. And but it was superb. And then for dessert, there are several things that you can choose from, and I chose a souffle. I have never had a souffle that is light as a cloud like that. It was just extraordinary, and the flavor was, oh my goodness. And the whole time we had the very best service, and they did the thing kind of like they do at the chef's table, where when they are bringing like your salad, I had a salad, not everyone had a salad, but one of my starters was a salad, but they have like 4, there were 5 at our table, so there were 5 waiters came and set the plates down at the same time. For our main courses, they brought them with the domed lid on them, and like he prepared the lobster, put it on the plates. There were 2 of us that got that, and then he put the silver dome lid on that, and so they put them on the table, and everyone's lid, was lifted at the same time. So fancy. They have their small, I always say it wrong, it's not a sommelier, it's the wine person. Celebrity is known for their wines. Like, who is it? What's the name of that magazine? Wine and something. Celebrity wins all these awards because of the selection that they have, and because of how many of the the smallers that they have on board. And boy, everyone, I don't drink alcohol, but everyone else at the table was so well attended. They had different wines, all these different things to drink with every course, and it's just extraordinary. To get that for $55, you would never go to a restaurant and have that for $55 a person. And to me, it is remarkable that you have that experience on a cruise ship, especially a cruise ship that big. We're not on Oceania. We're not on a little yacht. We're on a normal size cruise ship. And I cannot tell you how remarkable. Like, I was just so pleased. And so I just really wanted to share that with you. And then we got done, that was at 6, and we got done a little before 9. And we had a comedian at 9 o'clock, and he did a really nice job. He was clean. It wasn't anything inappropriate, and he was really funny. Like, I have not laughed that hard in a long time. And so that, I also think, is a wonderful thing about Princess. Every night they have some really, really good entertainment. Tomorrow night is another production show, and if it's anything like the ones that we have had this week, it'll be really, really good. So I really am looking forward. I don't know if they'll let me record it. I will, and I will show it to you, and put it up online so that you can judge for yourself. I've had the pleasure of meeting a couple, our Let's Go family members from Canada, and they only cruise on Celebrity, and I bumped into them a couple of times, and today I got to visit with them for a minute. And I told him, I said, I think you maybe had the best kept secret here, but they just thoroughly enjoy Celebrity, and I have to say that I agree. It is really, really wonderful. It doesn't mean, like I keep saying, I'm not going to never cruise on Princess again. Of course I'm going to go on Princess again, and I'm going to enjoy it very much. But I love that we have more options. Options are always good things, and I think I'm going to take advantage of the options here rolling forward. And so if you have any questions about anything, just ask me. I'm trying to think of, before I went out, we did not get to St. Thomas today until noon, and it was 12:30 by the time they had everything settled and everything checked off with the local officials for us to be able to go ashore. So I went up to the buffet and had lunch, and they had like all this Caribbean flavored food. Like, they had jerk chicken and just like lots of things that was absolutely delicious, and it was really fun to get to eat that kind of food while you're in that place. And I kind of, as I was walking along, there were a couple of eating places that had the same things on their menus that they had at the buffet, and so I thought that was really nice. And they're actually really pretty good with their desserts. I had pineapple upside down cake, which is a happy childhood memory dessert for me, and it was really, really good. It was really good. And so I just wanted to share that with you. The food is good. The entertainment's really good. The staff, I think, are second to none. They are extraordinary. Princess is remarkable, but I don't know, Celebrity, they have like that whole luxury feel to it, just in the nicest way, the very nicest way. So like I said, let me know what questions you've got. I really appreciate you all sticking with me. It is so nice to visit with you all. I love reading your comments, and I look forward to hearing any questions you've got and just how things are going for you. If any of you have booked on any of Princess's new itineraries, let us know that. I noticed that someone said that they've already booked South America, and so yeah, just kind of let us know how things are going. And if you've got any questions about itineraries, also put them below, and I'm happy to find out for you and get the answer to you. So let's see, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you appreciate these updates, please give this video a thumbs up, and I will indeed be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.